Hey y'all, happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing great today. Whew, I'm a little exhausted, so I'm extremely late tonight because I went to Painting with a Twist, which is an event or there's a place where you can paint with your friends, coworkers, family, or whatever. And my coworkers, we have a group at work. It's for everybody. It's called Hallandale Matters, and they had an event tonight. And I never go to the events. One, because y'all know on Friday nights what I do. Friday nights, all of my Friday nights are pretty much booked and busy. Um, and yeah, but this Friday, one of the ladies, she paid for my seat, and I did not have the heart to decline because that's just not the right thing to do. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with me going to hang out with my coworkers after work to do something fun. I do think that it was a little bit of therapy for all of us with this new school year and how crazy a new school year can be as soon as it starts. So I'm very, very glad that I went. I would show you guys my painting, but I actually left in the car because one, y'all know I don't like to drive in the rain, and it was storming outside after we were finished. And so I did wait for it to kind of lighten up a bit so that I could run to my car. And I actually used the painting as my covering, my umbrella. Uh, and I left it in the car when I got out at home because it was still raining. And I was just like, yep, I'm just going to run. I'm just going to run for it. And so I ran for it. And so here I am. It did take me a while to get home from the rain because I'm terrified of driving in the rain. But y'all, this week has been pretty long. We've had quite a few meetings this week. I've been up super duper early, like 4 o'clock. Usually I get up about 5:30, but I've been up 4 o'clock. Um, and then just the anticipation of like meetings and things like that, I can't sleep. So I'll wake up like at 2 o'clock and be up for the rest of the time until it's time for me to actually get up and go to work. So this week has been super duper long, but I do see a light at the end of the tunnel. It can only get better, right? It can only get better. And I do see a light at the end of the tunnel. So all of this is all worth it. Oh, I don't know where it is. Okay, so let's see who's here. Tonight we're just gonna simply be blinging a shirt. I do have two shirts for us to bling because guess what? I missed Marilyn's live last night. Well, I didn't miss the live, but I was so tired that I could not hop on with her, Eve, and Delonda, which made me a little bit bummed out. Well, not really. Honestly, it didn't really make me bummed out, but I do miss hanging out with them. So they used some of the latest rhinestones that the baby booty has. And this is the Royal Collection. So we're going to look a little bit closer at it. And I'm going to be doing two shirts. Fairly easy designs, nothing major for us to do. Um, this is one. And if you guys have seen this one before, there is like a diamond that goes around it, but we're not going to be doing the diamond today. We're just going to be blinging this out with one of the colors that she sent. And then also, I have the sisterhood because watching them last night, I felt all of the sisterhood vibes, not just on the live with the beautiful ladies, but also in the chat as well. So if y'all were there last night, y'all know I was in and out of sleep, right? But I just think, and it's not just the ladies inside of the chat. I think I need to make a template that says craft hood because there's both women and men in our crafting community. So maybe I'll make a template that says craft hood because we're the craft hood. or crafterhood. What do you guys think should say? Should it say crafthood or crafterhood? Like sisterhood, and we just say crafterhood. What do y'all think? And let me just let y'all know, don't go and take my idea because somebody's out there listening. And next thing I know, tomorrow morning, because y'all quick, I'm too tired to be that quick these days. But next thing I know, I'll look up and somebody will have a crafterhood shirt. Please don't do it to me. I can't take it this week. Like you might see me actually spaz out for once. Don't do it. But let me know what y'all think it should say. Crafterhood or crafted. Let me know. But hey, y'all. That's all we're gonna be doing today. Very light today, y'all. It's a very light live. I did want to do so on Tuesday we did the split design and I wanted to bling on top of it. The problem is that I didn't come home. Yesterday I was super tired. Um I just did not even come in here. If y'all look at this problem, it's been like this for like 3 days. I have not had any energy to do anything. But I wanted to bling the top of that design that we made on Tuesday, the butterfly design. Um, but that didn't happen today. So maybe sometime next week we'll get to it. I don't know. But that's what the plan is for us to bling on top of that split design that we created on Tuesday. If you didn't see that, catch the replay. And then, yeah, that was the original plan. And then I decided that I was going to make a split bling design. So y'all know I had to do that. So this is, I don't know if you guys can really see it that good, but this is a split bling design that I have. This is SS6. This version is SS6. It's not SS10. But I was just playing around with it to see, like, how I would like it. Now, I've done similar things with letters before, like putting in leopard print inside of text, which is pretty much basically the same thing. But I kind of wanted to give it like that split design look that the print has. So I was working on that. I was actually going to just do that with you guys tonight to like move the stones around, but then I felt like I should probably do that from like the beginning and not at this point because somebody's gonna want to know like how did you get to this point? And so doing it like this right now would be pointless unless I had already done it before. So I had never done it on a live before, so that is out the window. I'm just rambling. Let me get my drink. I didn't even get my drink. So at the painting with a twist, they had drinks and then they even had a virgin drink for me. I love a good mocktail. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I might actually consider doing it again. Definitely out of my comfort zone because I am very much so awkward. I don't really like groups and crowds and things like that. But it was wonderful, actually. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so we're gonna let's do the finer things first, I think. I don't even have the heat press on. It's fine. Let me see who's here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just rambling and ranting and all that. Let's see. Hey, Jesse. Thank you for being here, Jesse. Hey, Patricia Johnson from Missouri. Hey, Geneva Coleman. Tamika Cole, Lucille Boykins, Miss Renee Meyer, Dee Nafisa, Vera. Welcome, everyone. It was something I wanted to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was. So I'll remember maybe while we're crafting. If you have the bling box, this is actually my fault. I just sent Terrell the um the link for tomorrow because it's been a mess. But I sent Terrell the link for tomorrow, so you should be getting email tonight with that link and the instructions from him. But hey, everybody. Hey, Mirror Bear, Poor G. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry. I'm about to scroll down because, did y'all hear I should have eaten something today. I just had something. I didn't even feel like getting anything to eat. Hey, Barb. So So, y'all, Barb put a link or a picture inside of the group, the Craftable Things group, showing that Pro Colored has some US support now. So it's like they trained people in the US to provide support for their machines. So that is a step forward. Hey, everyone. Danny, I do not like driving in the rain at all. Yes, Barb, I did, but I have not had any time to like do anything else but be somebody's school teacher. That's all I've had time to be these past few weeks. It's horrible. Okay, so you guys see that sewing machine, or is it not sewing machine, embroidery machine behind me? That is the pull-in embroidery machine, and I am gonna have an unboxing on it. I already recorded it. It's just I gotta edit it. But y'all, it was pretty quick. Like setting it up and getting it going, it all worked out like within 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes. Of course, I have a little bit of embroidery experience, like to know like how to thread a machine and stuff like that. But for the most part, it was super, super easy to get going. Hey, Crafty Leo Mary. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Evie. Evie, go get you some rest, girl, because I did sleep well last night. So I slept through the entire night, but maybe because it's Friday. Did y'all see I have on my Friday shirt? Because guess what? It's Friday, and I was so excited to wear my shirt. All right, so we'll do Crafterhood. Hey, Karen D, I'll do a Crafterhood shirt because last night it's not just us women here. It's women and men, and we're all valuable to this community. So I want to make something for all of us. Crafterhood. I will. I'll do Crafterhood. Hey, Annette. Hey, everybody. Hey, Nomi. Everybody, I'm scrolling down really quickly because I'm about to bring this camera over. Thank you, Kristen. Hey, Delonda Patrice. Welcome in, everybody. I'm scrolling down like super duper fast. All right, let's craft something. Okay, let's make something. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the rhinestones so you guys can see. So we're just gonna, this is just a one layer design. It just says finer things. And if you have been following the Baby's Booty, you know that that is one of their slogans for their rhinestones. Like their rhinestones are the finer things. So we're going to be just brushing in one of the stones. And honestly, y'all, I kind of like didn't even want to use any of my stones because I want to use it for something spectacular because these stones are so pretty. But I'm definitely going to have enough stones left over to make something else with it. I kind of wanted to be stingy with these stones. I really want to be stingy with the stones, but I'm like, you know what? Don't be that way. So we're going to do this one. And this is just an old design that I have. It's nothing new. This is a sisterhood design, but it's SS6. And we're going to do this. This one is 3 layers though, but it's not like it's the ombre one. So this is going to be a fairly simple brush in for us. But we're going to see how this is going to look. We're going to see how it's going to look. I don't know what color I want to use for it though, but I might switch out on something, y'all. We might do a little switcheroo. I might have to pull out some of the other stones, not the royal collection. Anything royal, y'all know has to be wonderful. I forgot I didn't have my bedroom shoes on. I put on my chucks. Marilyn, they're so pretty. So pretty. But hey, everybody that came in. Oh, Vera's very draining. I'm going to turn the heat press on. And then I was going to stop because I don't know who said it, but one of y'all said that when you saw the, hold on. when you saw my hall passes that I made with the laser, that some other teachers were going to ask for it. And you're absolutely correct. I have a few that I need to make for some other teachers. I didn't intend on making any for anybody else, but I can. And then remember the notebooks that I made? I have an order for the notebooks with the school logo on it. Um, I was trying to see how big this would be if I did Finer Things Sisterhood, but that's going to be a little bit too big. That's going to be too big. Mm-mm. But the Sisterhood design before you added it's the, for me. I don't know. Back then, like when I first did it, it was on there and it was, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to see. Okay. So, maybe I should get my SS10. Okay. So, Evie sent me Snowflake in SS10, and I'm going to show you guys that. But this is Snowflake. Snowflake is very pretty. I'm going to have to get another design. Or maybe I'll hold off on these. Snowflake is super, super pretty. So look how pretty Snowflake is. It's a very, very pretty stone. Very pretty stone. All right, so I'm wasting some from the lid. So that's Snowflake. And then I'll show you guys the others. Hold on, let me always put your rubber bands back on. All right, next we have, this is Snow. So there's Snow and Snowflake. And this is SS6. So this is white. Kind of almost reminds me, remember the white opal a little bit, but white opal had like a little, this actually has like a sparkle to it. Very much like the jet black kind of, but this is Snow. And this is SS6. And it does have a little sparkle, like a sparkle that kind of creeps up on you like the jet black does. So I might actually like this one. All right, we're gonna look at, hold on. Let's see, and this is Royal Cyan. Oh, this is gonna be really pretty too. I haven't opened them yet, y'all. This is the first time I'm opening them with y'all. Oh, that is Royal Cyan. And honestly, this is not doing this any justice. It is very, very pretty. That's Royal Cyan. Royal Cyan. Very pretty. All right. And then we have, let me put back the rubber bands because, whoa. Uh-oh. I didn't close it all the way. This is why you need to have your rubber bands on, y'all. You see, where's my pen? My wax pen. Oh, it's falling from the top. Y'all know that my static is keeping them on top, but it's fine. And then we'll look at the other two, which this one looks so pretty. Super excited. I just don't know which colors. I planned on only using colors from the new collection. So I'm not going to use any other colors. Even though for finer things, I kind of wanted to use the snowflake, but I think I'm going to have to use something else. I'm going to have to use something else. All right, y'all. Oh, and don't forget, we're going to be doing, it's the Bling Box Zoom tomorrow, but also I'll be hanging out with Devonda and the crew, and we're going to be doing a cardstock project. We're going to be making a hat. I haven't made one in a long time. So, yeah, a very long time. So this is going to be fun. And then Sunday is So Good Sunday. Uh-oh, I have one stuck here on the side. I need to make it come off. Did it come? Yep, now it's off. There was one caught in the side where the closure is. And then we have Royal Crystal. Even inside of the container, Royal Crystal looks royal. Hey T, happy Friday. All right, I'm being very careful opening this because I don't want to drop these. But look how pretty. That's the Royal Crystal. If I have paint on my fingers, y'all don't pay no attention because I did get a little bit messy. Just a little. But look at, this is Royal Crystal. Super pretty. And then we're going to do, Kristen, you already have your pieces cut out. I'm going to have to do that in the morning. I'm going to have to do it in the morning. I think for finer things, I think I'm going to use the Royal Crystal for the finer things. That's what I think I'm going to do. And then for the sisterhood, this is Royal Sapphire. And these are all SS6. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Retired Crafter. It's gonna, no, she's making it on a Zoom, Karen D, tomorrow. You have to sign up for it. I think the link is still good to sign up. It's gonna be, so tomorrow 3 o'clock my time, and then 5:30. 3 o'clock my time is the Bling Zoom, and then 5:30 my time is the hat Zoom. So we're gonna be hanging out all day. So look at that, y'all. So pretty. All right. That is the Royal Sapphire. All right, so we're gonna use the Royal Crystal for this one. All right, move this out of the way. Let me get mine. They're very pretty. All right, so I'm just gonna, this is gonna be a super easy bling. This one is, and this is a 1-layer design. So if you're just starting out with rhinestones and blinging, or you're interested in it, then I would definitely suggest a 1-layer design. Okay. Now this design does have multiple, like another part to it, but tonight we're only doing this part and we're just doing 1 layer. So this can get you used to like what you need to do, how to brush in your stones and stuff like that. Okay, y'all, this is so pretty. Royal Crystal is beautiful. So this is the bling brush, and I am just brushing my stones in. Now, when I'm doing SS6 stones, I usually just kind of glide them in place. I don't usually do the whole wax on, wax off routine, but you can. Okay. I do find that this brush brushes in a lot better for me when I'm using SS6. However, with the SS10, I prefer the other brush. And I don't know if I have it up here with me. I'll show you guys if you want to see it. Hey, Stacy A. Bear and Evan Warner and C. Mills. The royals are very, very pretty. Very pretty. I think I need to do like a comparison of like just how this royal crystal is with regular crystal and crystal AB, just to see like the difference between those. Now I can tell this design, this was one of the first, it wasn't the first, but it was very early on in my designing, my rhinestone designing life. And I can certainly tell. There's a few reasons why I could tell with this design, but I can certainly tell you that you probably won't ever see a design, a current design of mine have that much space in between two rows. I can pretty much guarantee that, because that just means that when I created this design, I did not take the time out to actually fill that in. That's what that means. And I probably won't ever have a design like that unless it's intentional. But not, this was not intentional. That means I did not do anything much extra on here. But I think I was just really starting to do it. All right, we're just gonna put the bling in place. Yo, this is so pretty. Like really, really pretty. I'm just filling in holes. So if you don't know, this is a wax pen. And with this wax pen, I'm able to pick up the rhinestones easily and place them into holes that I did not get them in when I was brushing. Now that does happen sometimes, but it's fine. I have something in here. All right. So are you guys working on anything? What time is it? I promise I'm not going to be on here late. Tomorrow's going to be a very long day. Very, very. So I have some stuff I need to do in the morning before. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I'm going to see how that's going to get done. All right. Hey, Niall. Nell's at work. I hope you have a nice time at work. I hope it's not stressful. I hope it's not. Yo, I'm not even going to tell y'all the kids, even if I told them that I was not making them anything this year, like don't even look my direction, they still ask. They don't care what I say. They still, yeah. They still asked. Someone to make. So one of the, I guess for homecoming. So I don't know if you guys remember last year homecoming. I made uniforms for the band. I don't think I really have that energy this year to do it. But I made uniforms for the band, a lot of uniforms. I made uniforms for the flagettes. I made uniforms for the dance team, and I made uniforms for the majorettes. And I just can't do it this year. Like I can't. I don't have the energy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want them to look busted, but I just can't do it, y'all. So I'm gonna have to see what they're gonna do. Because they don't have any uniforms. Uh-oh. That's so difficult. They don't have any uniforms for um this year. So I told them that I wasn't gonna do it. You think they care? Well, no, not that they don't care. I usually say I'm not gonna do something, I still do it, but I was very serious when I said it this time. I'll be serious every time, but I don't have the time. I'm so far behind in my own like stuff that I can't. I just can't. Which sucks. All right, let me brush again and stop playing around brushing them in. These are so pretty. I hope the camera, like you guys could really see it. I don't think y'all can see it that good. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Thank you, Kristen. Justice Craft Therapy. I don't think they're gonna get it. I don't think that they're gonna get them out of me this year. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't like feel like I don't feel like it. Like I can't. And I feel so bad for them. I really do. But and I wish like I knew somebody who could do it for them. Like I know somebody who can do it for them, but my kids ain't got no money to be paying for it. So a lot of the stuff I do when I do stuff for them, most of the stuff I do for them is on the house or for very, very little. It's so little meaning like, okay, buy the materials. Okay, go buy the fabric and I'll sew it or I'll do this. And then that's the extent of what they have to commit to. But for the type of uniforms that they want, like people charge a lot of money for that. And I don't expect anybody to do the amount of uniforms that they need for free. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know I can't do it. I am worn out. So we'll see. I know somebody's in the chat saying, yeah, you'll be making them. But no, homecoming is in a month. I have so many other things that I have to do. I have things like that I have to complete myself for my own businesses. And maybe if I didn't have a lot of stuff to do, and maybe I would consider it. But I told them last year I was not doing it again. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. All right. I gotta fill in some of the spaces, y'all. Not too much. I'm gonna bring you guys closer. Jesse, if you see overlapping stones, let me know. Look how pretty this looks. It's so pretty. This is crystal. This is royal crystal. So nice. Hey, Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. All right, yo. I'm just putting some of the stones on here. And then, all right. So I usually like to put the stones inside of the top and then put them, and then hand place the ones that are empty of stone. All right. And again, this is SS6. The standard size for rhinestones, or at least like the more popular size, is the SS10. It is a lot bigger I wouldn't even say a lot. Well, it is a lot bigger. Do you guys think the SS10 is a lot bigger than the SS6? Or do you think it's just bigger than the SS6? What do y'all think? With me, I don't think it's that much bigger, but SS10 is bigger. So that is the standard size. But I'm using SS6 because I love SS6 the most. And I think that SS6 rhinestones look better than SS10, quite honestly. I mean, there's no other way for me to say it. That's why I'd like to use the SS6 because they do look better. Not that SS10 doesn't look better or doesn't look good, they don't look better. But SS6 are super small um, to work with. Getting started, they do require some patience for you to have, but it's up to you. If that's something that you would want to do, SS6 or SS10. I know my chat is filled with people who love SS10. But depending on how much bling you like. Oh, these are so bright. You guys can't even see. Thank you, Jesse. Hey, Terry. What spacing do you use for SS6? So generally for SS6, I'll use a point. I use point. So when I'm doing stuff for myself, not something that somebody else will be doing, I'll stick with point 13. Point 13 for SS6. But in general, I'll use point 15 for both SS6 and SS10. If it's a file that I'm making for others to have. Because cutters are different, and I'll get sometimes people say, oh, the file is wrong, or it's not this, and it's not the file, because it can't be the file if I cut it out and it cut out just fine. So that's the reason why I'll stick to point 15, even though that's still a pretty tight space. But when you have a thing where your file is where it's cutting, overlapping, or anything like that, I'm just gonna say if you've seen somebody use the file and they were doing the file and nothing was wrong with it, but when you go to cut it out, something's wrong with it, there may be an issue with the cutter. You want to check the size of the file. You want to check your blade to make sure that your blade is good. Like there's quite a few things that you would need to check, or you should check, especially if you've seen where it cut out perfectly fine for somebody else. Okay, so there are a few things that could go wrong. A lot of times it's the sizing that even me, well, I haven't forgotten to check the size of anything of my designs in a long time. But when I was first starting out, I did forget to check to make sure the size was correct when I did it. That's why any video I do or tutorial, I always say, remember to check the size. No matter what, check the size of the entire design. I've done where I resized. I thought I was resizing the whole design, but I resized only one part of this design, and that caused an issue. It's just a lot of different things that you can. I would suggest if you see somebody cut something out and it cut and brushed out just fine, reach out to the person or check your stuff. Check your cutter, check your blade, check all that stuff. Because you just never know. I do know that like my designs are usually going to have 0.15 spacing in them. I don't like a lot of space in my designs. So I told you guys I generally make my designs for me. I had somebody ask me, can you not put that little space? Can you put more space? Mm, I totally understand. But I don't know. I usually make the design one time. Because if I change the spacing to like another spacing, I'll have to do it. I'll have to do the entire design over. And I just, sometimes it could take a lot of time. Oh, y'all, these are so pretty. Now, I'm going to add some stones in some of these little openings because guess what? Yeah, I was not in my designing era back then when I made this one. Apparently, I would have filled this stuff in, but I didn't. But I did not. And then I was gonna do a pumpkin design. I have a pumpkin. Well, I was gonna do one. I already did it. It's old. It's from like a year or two ago, and I was gonna do that one. Oh, Jesse, I'm making a stone right here. Oof. So this design is busted. I don't even like. I can tell you guys a few things that I don't do anymore. That's in this design. That I don't do. It's just a whole bunch of like lineup stuff. You probably can't tell. Exactly, Kristen. More space means less bling. Yes, yes. So when I press this, we'll probably be able to see, but let me see if I can go closer. So it's just like stuff like this. I don't know if you guys could see that end, the line there, and how the stones are. There's a lot of space in between the stones. Like I would line that up better. There's space in that R, like you guys see. Like when you have something like this and you're doing a design, you can actually just move the row over, like just so that there's not a defined line in between the rows of rhinestones or the columns of rhinestones. Um, that's kind of what I would do. And then with my F, the same thing. The F has that long line in it, like the R. But that's kind of what I would do. But and guess what? Y'all have quite a few more rhinestones that I could use. I'll show you guys. And these are the 50 gross. Well, so when you get SS6 in these containers, these are the ice chips. You get 50 gross of SS6 stones. SS10, you get 20 gross, but SS6, you get 50 gross. So I'm going to show you guys how much I have left over. So I got all that done, and I still have quite a bit left over of these stones. So, yeah. 8,000 designs. I think it's available. If it's available, it's on my Etsy shop. So it has this part in it, right? This is SS6. I think it might be available in SS10. I don't remember, but you'll see where it'll have like a diamond on top. I'll show you guys. I'll have to sign in to show y'all. So I'm gonna put this on like this mauve shirt that I have. It's a Bella Canvas mauve shirt. So I'm gonna put it on later. A lot of like some of my shirts that I had to give them away. So I need to remake some of my favorite shirts because I had to give. Well, I didn't have to, but I gave some away because some of my shirts are too big now, and so I need to remake some of my shirts. Exciting, right? That means we get to bling old designs again. Oh no, yeah, the SS4, those are super duper tiny. All right, so I'm just doing it in like a taco and dropping it down. And I did have a few of these stones jump up at me. So I'm going to have to fix them because they did jump up at me. Uh-oh. So that happens occasionally where you have rhinestones that will leap off of the flock. Quite a few, y'all. Quite a few. Hey, Carrie Crafts. I can't wait to see how this looks on this mauve shirt. I really, really, really wanted to use the snowflake. Which one is this called? Snowflake. Yeah, snowflake. And this is snow. I really want to use snowflake, but I'm going to use it on another night when I'm using an SS10 design. And I don't really feel like looking at another one. It has it as an SS10. Then maybe I only did the SS6 for me. Person. I don't know. I gotta check and see because I think one of them I did. It was maybe two different sizes. Like I think it might have been SS10 and SS6, but I don't remember. I want to go ahead and just. So this is just a simple one layer design. Like if you like, you know what? I'm not really into. Where did that go? I'm not really into it just yet. I want to see, how I like it. I'm just going to use a one layer design, especially starting out. I would totally recommend doing a one layer design and not, even though the designs look great, but you just, and also if you start trying, like at first, the first thing you're trying to do is a multi-layer design, you may, burn yourself out really quick doing it. I need to put more stones, y'all. And I'm gonna add some more right there. Another thing I noticed that this is before I didn't like a lot of space in between my designs. Or didn't like, yeah, this had to be before then. Because this is a lot of space in between here for SS6. It's a lot of space. And then next week, I think we're going to be doing the hoodie. So be ready for that. Sunday, we're going to be doing applique on So Good. And then we're going to be doing the hoodie next week. And I'll try to list all the stuff tomorrow. So you guys will have it. Just had an overlapping stone, but I'm going to leave it right there. This is, look how this is. Yo, this is so pretty. It is so pretty. I love it. All right, so let me get a shirt. So I'll show you guys the shirt. I really should put that on a black shirt, but I don't feel like going to get another black shirt. So I have this mauve shirt. We're going to see how it looks on like this mauve color. Let me bring this out. I'm just going to do a pre-press. I'm lint rolling, and then I'm going to pre-press the shirt, okay? You want to do this with your bling, with your rhinestones. Remember, there's adhesive underneath on the back of the stone. That's what makes it stick. Why do I have no pressure? What to say? What is going on? All right, just a few seconds. And then we're gonna press this. So this is just a simple one layer design. Okay, it's a simple one layer design. I can't believe this design is like over 2 years old. It's old, y'all. So hopefully this will look good on this shirt color. I prefer black, but I'm gonna do something different. I wore quite a bit of color to work this week. Like not outrageous color, but I always wear black. And so, but I never think anybody really notices that I always wear black. Like it's, and one of the teachers, she stopped me. She said, it's so good to see you in something other than black. And I'm like, girl, don't get too happy because my black is coming back. Like I'm gonna wear black all next week. I already have it planned out. So I'm just trying to do some other colorful things. All right, so let me. All right, that might be too. Nope, that's perfect. All right, perfect. All right, so we're gonna get ready to. Yo, look how this is blinking. This is, oh my goodness, this is gonna look so good. Yeah, I'm gonna like it. All right, I'm gonna press this down. And, oh, I think I love it already, y'all. Let me get a sip of a drink. Mylene, right? I was like, oh my God, did you notice? But don't be too happy. I'm gonna be back to my black next week. Oh, all right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think I like it. Kind of, I like it. I like the kind of fake tone on tone thing. And this is the Royal Crystal. Let me turn you guys. Let me get my chair. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I should not be this tired, but I am this tired. Oh, I think I'm doing my hand on the mouse pad, but I have the smart pad or whatever the heck this is called, and that's how I'm gonna get the mouse to go, not on the mouse pad. Like what the heck is wrong with me? But yo, look how this came out. I love how it looked. It looks great. Okay, so you can see it like how this royal crystal is blinging this way because it's catching some of that light. But outside in the sun, imagine how this is gonna look. Like this looks great. I know you guys can't see it because of the color, but if this were on black, you'd probably be able to see it a lot better. But I love how this came out. This is the royal crystal. I love how this came out on this shirt. Very, very pretty. Doesn't I'm gonna say it's not like Crystal AB. Like Crystal AB, I think is still one of the most sparkliest stones ever. It's not. It doesn't look like Crystal AB, even though it's royal crystal, but it's super pretty. Like super duper 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 pretty. All right. So that's our first shirt, guys. The next shirt, let's go ahead and brush it in. It's 9 o'clock. We're gonna brush it in, and we should be done with that. So we're gonna do the sisterhood. Now, generally, I will do. Let me move this mouse pad. I'm over here like this, y'all, trying to get the mouse to go to click over, and this is just not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Thank you, Stacey here. Thank you, Miss Gail. Hey, Ernie. All right, so thanks everybody. So this is. Hold on. It's your side. Somebody has a actual birthday coming up. Imagine we didn't celebrate her September birthday because the August birthday debacle. But generally what I'll do with this like the shadow layer is I usually like to do like a darker color. But I think which color should I use, y'all? Should I use the Royal Cyan or Royal Sapphire? Maybe Royal Cyan with, I'm trying to think if I just want to go ahead and get some black diamond and do the black diamond and then have like a nice outline with snow. And then for the inside, maybe we do. Mm, I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I don't know what you guys think. I think I'm gonna go with. I don't want to. I don't want to use any more of my royal crystal. That's out of the picture. I mean, I could do blue and then have the white and the red. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. It's gonna be very, very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. Kristen, you're right. Not the fake news birthday. That's so sad. All right, we're gonna use this. Now, this design takes up a lot of bling, y'all. A lot. Like a lot, a lot, a lot. Let's see. But I love SS6. So I know this is gonna be beautiful. Oh, this is going with red, white, and blue. Because we have the red for cyan, royal cyan. Let's see if this, how quick it's gonna take me to do it. I meant to take out the other brush, but yep. Delonda Stacy is getting a letter. Don't send Kristen a letter. She didn't do anything. Stacy didn't do anything either. But you working your way up to a letter, Stacy. You know that. You know you're working your way up to a letter. Hey, Julie. Hey, Denise. Welcome in. It takes a lot of stones. And this is the SS6 version. The SS10 version takes quite a bit of stones too. I can't wait to finish my sunflower design. That's going to be one of my Friday work shirts too, to match my class. I think I should get like a teal shirt. If I can find a teal shirt, that would be perfect. That would look just like the decor in my classroom. Patrice, why do you want to look like the decor in your classroom? That's so weird. Oh, don't listen to me. Forget that I even said that. Forget that I even said it. I need to go buy snacks for my class. So we had testing. Oh, and on top of everything, there was testing this week. I also have testing next week, Monday and Tuesday, for any of the students who didn't test. So somebody remind me to get snacks for my kids for Monday and Tuesday, please. Because I always feel bad, like if I run out of snacks and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get it, and then I don't go get it because I'm doing something else, or I just forget. And then I always feel bad when somebody comes to my classroom door looking for snacks. So please remind me. Yeah. Some of my kids, so I know they come to me because they need snacks because they're greedy. But I have quite a few that come to me for snacks because they need some stuff. And then on Fridays, I usually kind of get cleared out because I have my kids who pack snack bags on Fridays to take home with them on the weekends. So they have some snacks to snack on the weekends. And I got cleared out today. So I got cleared out today because of testing. So my kids are testing. I have snacks for them because I need them to be up and ready and not hungry while they're testing. So that usually, anytime it's testing time, I'm gonna go through a lot of snacks. But then also today, I got cleared. So somebody remind me to get some snacks for my children for next week. I don't wanna go in on Monday, and I can't stop. I can't stop in the mornings unless I get up super duper early. Like at the neighborhood Walmart, have a neighborhood Walmart not far from me. Um, but I really don't want to have to get up early. Like I already get up early enough. I don't have to get up extra early. Miss Sandra, is it a new 2020 on tonight? Oh my goodness, y'all! There was a movie. Okay, so y'all know if you were on Patrice, oh, you know how much I talked about that movie. I forgot what the name of the movie is already. But remember that movie, the only movie review I did on the Patrice O channel. Well, I'm not gonna do another review, at least not one that I'm planning on right now. But I watched this movie on Lifetime with Tay Diggs, and I think it was Lifetime. Tay Diggs and Megan Good. Y'all, I cried my little eyes out. It was such a good movie. It's like a romance, but romance, not romance gone wrong, but just like, oh, it was just so heartbreaking. But it was a really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Did anybody see that movie? Well, let's see. He's going live with Renee. Oh, go live with Renee. Renee, you were supposed to pick him up like last week. She's been talking about this since last week that you were picking. Milo's been waiting for you at the door. It's new. Thanks, Kristen. Okay, it's new. Perfect. I can't wait. As soon as I'm done with this, that's what I'm gonna go do, y'all. I'm gonna go curl up with a nice cup of hot tea and maybe move some rhinestones around in that design. And then, yeah, watch me a little bit of 2020 because I need to relax. I do. All right. All right. That looks good. It's got a little bit more to brush in. 23 hours and 52 minutes to get to Houston. Renee, are you planning your trip to go rescue Milo? Are you planning your trip to go rescue Milo? You don't want him to talk about you like he talks about me, Renee. So You better go get him because he's gonna talk about you. He shakes his head and all types of stuff when he's talking about people or making up stories about people, should I say. Well, let me stop before Milo writes me a letter. I don't want a letter either. I should have used, you know what, next time I'm gonna use some other colors with this. With the, I was thinking of the Royal Cyan. Thanks for Yadi. No, I was just wondering how long it would take. Too long. Renee, it will take too long. That's a long time. We're missing one. I got that one out. So that's what we'll do. Next week I'll do the other part of the design for that one that we did, that split design that we did. And do the bling design for it. Alright. Let me see what color this is. That's the right color. I just gotta put these back in the container. I do have silver. Look at me. I'm being too fast and grown. I'm not even checking to see if I have overlapping rhinestones. And I do. I do have overlapping rhinestones. Quite a few. Unreal saw me with all these overlapping stones. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I think I got most of them out of the way. I'm gonna cut another piece of transfer tape. I got new transfer tape. Thanks, Donzo. All right, let's see. Oh, I still have quite a bit left, but I did take a lot. And this is the Royal Sapphire. So yeah, you have Sapphire, you have Sapphire AB, you have Sapphire, Light Sapphire AB, and then you have Royal Sapphire. Very pretty. Super duper pretty. Which sapphire is a great color for September? Hey, Michelle H. All right, so we're done with that one. We have two more parts to brush in, and that's it. Let me see if I can brush them in fairly quick. I actually can't wait to finish this other design, the one with the sunflower, because I have another idea. But I'm gonna make this design the same design. Oh, look at that! You can't focus. And but it's gonna say Crafterhood. Come on, get that focus. Not focus. What's going on? All right, so we're looking pretty good. Uh-oh. I don't think I have enough tape. I don't. I didn't cut enough tape, y'all. Let me cut another piece. Not cut enough tape. I can't wait to bling out the design I showed y'all earlier that I'm working on. I cannot wait. So that's an SS6 that I showed you guys earlier, but I'm going to make it an SS10. I am. Hey, Teresa, Sister Hearts, Crafts, and Things. All right, let's see. It is. I need to make a new Virgo design. I need to do a Virgo. I haven't. And then Terrell was telling me how the zodiac signs have changed, and now he's a Libra, but he said that now with the new zodiac signs, he's a Virgo, and I was like, I'm still a Leo though. I'm like, they can't just come and change stuff up like that now. Like, nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. All right, so we're good. So this is the first. This is going to be the first layer, that shadow layer. Hopefully it'll look good. We're going to see. This is going to be the outline. I'm going to do the outline in this snow color. Even though I think maybe the royal crystal might look good to add a little pop to, or more pop to it, but these are so blinky already on its own that I probably don't need it. The dates change. That's what I heard. That's what he was telling me. Hey Jay, welcome in. There's static on my no. We're gonna try these out and see. These shine kind of like how jet black does. There's not a lot, but just a little. Exactly, a scale. When's Stacy A. Bear's birthday? Stacy A. Bear, when's your birthday? I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, they can't. That just doesn't make sense. This is white. Okay, so I gotta see like if I like this white better than I like neon white, and I don't know. I might just like this one better, but I don't really know if there's even that much of a difference yet. This may be a little more dull than the neon white, but it's definitely like a white stone. Let's see. I think I like it. I think I like this one. You're not gonna, if you're looking for, if you just like, you know what? Why rhinestone if you're not gonna bling, right? Why rhinestone if you're not gonna bling and blind people? Then this is not gonna be the stone for you. Okay, but if you need a little bit of contrast in between your stones, and if you're trying to be true to like a certain color, then this white is good. This is a nice white stone. I would definitely use this again. When did Stacy say her birthday? Sunday. Stacy, happy early birthday. My friend Nico's birthday is tomorrow. We've been friends for a long time. And then I had another friend's birthday. We've been friends for a long time. Tomorrow too. Like since high school. So I don't know, y'all. Have you guys found that like I have a lot of friends or people who I talk to, like they have like the same birthday. It's so weird. Like out of all of the days of the year, like why do I only meet and talk to people with certain birthdays. It's so weird. Like, like literally the same. I don't even know how that happens. I don't even know how that happens. Hey, Diane. Stacey said she was a Virgo. Now she's a Leo by one day. I'm still going on the old dates. Like, who said that this was a thing? Like, who said that after all this time? That's not. That's not okay. And then one sign has like only 2 days. Like, what in the world is going on? This is what in the world is going on? All right, this is going pretty good, y'all. So this is only 3 layers, so we won't really have to worry. We won't have to be here for too long after we're done brushing it in. And I brush him very, very slow. Like Eve and Dems, they brush him very fast. Like it's a race. Like they get done. Probably Eve would have already done like 3 shirts by now. Eve would have already done 3 shirts, and Dems would have used up all of her rhinestones doing 10 shirts. And sitting there smiling with her shirts already done. And then you'll be like, oh, you want to show your shirt? Oh, girl, I made 3 shirts already. How did you make 3 shirts already? So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little slow blinker. I'm very slow blinker. All right. All right, now I'm done with this. Looks like I'm done. Jesse, are you still there? Do you see any overlapping stones? I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. Let me check. What did Jesse say? Right. Right. It's not. I'm actually putting some red in it. It's not for Zeta. I'm putting some red in it because I'm using the new colors, the new royal colors. Well, the royal crystal, royal cyan, and royal sapphire. I'm using some red. I could have made it for my former boss in her Delta colors. Red. I could have just did like red with. I could have just did red and royal cyan and regular cyan or regular light cyan. I don't think I'll mix the royal cyan with cyan, light cyan AB. I don't think I'll do that. I think that would be like a little bit too much. I got all this static on the top. All right, we have one more part to brush in, and then we're going to be done. And I am going to relax. I'll show you all my painting on Tuesday. It was a nice outing. So, no, I haven't, Mama God. to change for September 16th. Isn't that like that's a long time? I think it's thanks, Martha. All right. Thanks, Jesse. All right, we're gonna get ready. Hopefully this is enough. So the crafter hood design that we're gonna do is going to, oh, that was barely enough right there. Look. It's gonna say crafter and hood just like this. Does anybody remember which font I used? I don't think this is lightning. I'm gonna have to find the font that I used for this. I'll find it. I'll find it. All right, let's see. All right, got one more, and then that up. One more. Do I have it? All right, nope. It's gonna survive. All right, now put this over here. So this is just going to be the outline, the contrast in between the two colors. And then we're going to do cyan, royal cyan, not just cyan, not just any cyan. This is royal cyan that we're going to be using. Neither do I, Kristen. I don't care what anybody says. That's how I know you're a Leo. I don't care. They can say whatever they want to say now. All right. So we're gonna just pour, and this is the oh, sorry, that was kind of close. That's the royal cyan. It is really pretty and sparkly, very, very sparkly. All right, let's try to get this brush done quick, y'all. I'm tired now. And I want to get some rest because we're gonna be blinging tomorrow and making a paper hat box. So I think I'm gonna try to cut my stuff out beforehand too. But I gotta do a video, yo. I have like 2 videos I need to do. So I may not get it cut out in time beforehand. We'll see. But I will try. I will try. All right. I just got one. I'm gonna have to. Okay, that one. I thought I was gonna have to do that one. I didn't. It feels so good to just pull out this template and bring it and not have to worry about cutting it. We'll do a blinger. Oh, we could do crafter hood, blinger hood. You know, I kind of like crafter hood better though. Or we could do a crafter hood, blinger hood. And then if you want to say it's the whatever for me, then I may have like a generic it's the for me that you can add if you want to. Mm-hmm. All the cut, it's like the same. They get the machines from the same place. That's what it seems like to me. And then they may change a little bit here, a little bit there, but that's what it seems like. Really, that's what it is. All right. And I'm getting a little tired. Hopefully this is gonna look good with the snow in the middle like that. We're doing it on a black shirt, so we're doing it on a black shirt. Has anybody else? I know some of you are in Florida. For any teacher in Florida, like do you guys administer the FAST test? Is that the test that like everybody's using the FAST? So we have to test the kids 3 times in a year. The third test is the test that really counts, but they start out testing like right away. So we've been in school now for 4 weeks. I think this is the 5th week. And the kids started testing within the third, 4th week of school. And this is a standardized test that they're taking. Now, the scores don't count towards any, for us, like graduation, only the third test that they take, and they take that one in May. That's the one that counts, but it's a lot of testing, at least in my opinion. Y'all may not think that, but in my opinion, I think it's just a lot of testing. Diane, they're very pretty. Thank you. Blingers are crafters, but okay. Exactly. That's true. That's something maybe I need to do more. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Because crafterhood kind of, that's, anybody who does a craft. Fingerhood is just for people like Marilyn who's addicted to blinging. Really. That's who it's for. How are they blaming me? Well, not they, because Eve and Marilyn did not blame me for anything last night. But how was I being blamed for stuff last night? Just how? How was I being blamed for stuff? I was not even there last night during the live. I could not believe it. I could not believe it at all. Oh, that one turned out quick. All right. All right, got one more part to do. And we're done. And pressing it isn't going to take long at all. Exactly. Hi, Tracy. Thanks, Tanya. Let's see. I need to learn how to bling faster. I literally only had a few layers. Like one was one layer, and then this is just 3 layers. It's not even like it was a lot. I still, oh, it's an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, maybe we'll be off within my little 2 hour time frame. So I'm giving myself 2 hours. I'm just trying to get back on track, y'all. So I feel like I need to set some boundaries for myself. And so, as much as I love staying on all night and doing what I love to do, I still need to reel myself in a little bit. And then that way I'll be able to catch up on some things I need to do and to do some other things. So, my limit for most lives, not all lives, because some lives will go over, but for most lives, it's going to be 2 hours. It's hard to stick to that. It's hard to stick to it, but I have to. Not that I want to, but until I could do like some other stuff, and until other things change. All right, looks like we're done brushing. We are. Okay. The time does fly. It flies when you have a good time. It really does. When you're having a good time, when you're with the people, it does fly. All right, Jesse, what we look like? Do we look good, Jesse? I think we do. I think all is well today. My clock seems like it's a little bit sticky. I'm gonna get another piece of transfer tape, and we're gonna take to pressing. And we still have, even with these designs, and they're pretty big designs, we still have a lot of rhinestones left over in this container. So that's a good thing. I'm just replacing my stones. Yeah, we still have quite a bit left. Thank you, Jackie. It is very relaxing. Very relaxing. Is this design on Creative Fabrica? No, it's not on Creative Fabrica. I think it's either in my Etsy shop or it may be on my website. I think. I think it's on my website. But you it's in SS6 and SS10. Should be in either or. SS10 or SS6. Right. Thank you, Miss Gail. Listen, I'm so grateful for all of your support, especially during times like that. I'm so grateful for it because I literally opened my eyes. I was sleeping. I literally opened my eyes and I heard some of that stuff, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, what is going on?" And yeah, I've been blamed for a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we're gonna get ready to press this, and then I am going to bed. Let's see. Then it's on. It must be on the website. I'll look for both before we get off. Because if I tell you I'm gonna look when I get off, I'm not. I said I gotta stop saying like, oh, I'll do it when I get off, because I'm not gonna do it. I have every intention on doing it. And then something happens. And then it doesn't get done. Did I do it in ombre too, y'all, or is it just like that? Like it's just a 3-layer for all of them? I don't remember. All right, so this is my first shirt from. You know what? The royal kind of reminds me a little bit of the metallics too. Of the like the chromes. It kind of reminds me of that too. A little. Like the not light cyan, the royal cyan kind of reminds me of that. But just prettier. Y'all know I'm not a big fan on the red chrome, but yeah. All right, we pre-pressed the shirt. Let's get ready to press our shirts. All right, so we're good. I'm gonna get the first layer. The first layer is gonna be that shadow layer. Now, with the shadow layer, you don't even have to fill it in, to be honest. You can just have the shadow layer. But this is going to be our first layer. I like to work my way from out in when I'm layering any design. I feel like that's where you're going to get your best layer job. Okay. So I like to go from outside in, so that way you know like how to center your design, and that just works out best in my opinion. So I rarely ever go from inside to out. I always go from outside to in. Let's see. Now, so I forgot who said something about a Zeta shirt. Now, let's say if I just did that and put the white on the inside, I could totally give that to Flip as a gift. Totally. And her daughter's having a baby, and they're having a baby shower tomorrow. And guess what, y'all? I can't go. And guess why I can't go? Because the baby shower is from 3 to 6 my time. And y'all know 3 o'clock is the time that we have our Bling box Zoom. So Terrell nor I can go to Flippy's grandbaby's baby shower. Oh, look at Royal Sapphire. Very pretty. So this is just that design that's the one thing that I like, or one of the things that I like about this design is that you don't have to fill it in. You can totally see what it says just with the shadow layer. That's one of the reasons I really, really like this design. So you could stop here. You don't have to add anything else to it if you don't want to. But if you do want to, we'll add this. It looks really pretty on the black shirt. It does. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Barb. So this is, I got a piece of thread. I've been doing a lot of stitching. So this is the outline, and the outline is just going to fit right inside up here. I just got to make sure I fit it inside good. All right. It's too much over. So with the SS6, there is the stones that layer, they don't touch. Like how my SS10 stones, they're going to touch. And it's really just a matter of the distance of the offset that I use. Oh, that looks good with that white on there like that. Oh, I don't even need the red on here. I might have to use that red for something else. Oh, I don't think I want to use the red on there. I don't think I want to use that red. I think I just brushed that red in for no reason. I'm gonna have to make another shirt using the red and maybe like another color. Because I think these two colors, it's enough. I think those two colors are enough. That white really does help to stand out. It's not as sparkly as the other stones, but it definitely helps the stones to even like pop out even more. Oh, I don't think I want to add the red. Yo, that looks really good. So imagine if you had like another color shirt instead of black. So whatever the shirt is, that's what your fill would be like. But you don't necessarily have to fill that in. I don't think I'm gonna put the black and the red in there. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. Because it looks so nice. Just like that. And I can give it to Flip. Oh no, I can't give it to Flip. I'm gonna have to keep it. It's not a Flip size. I'm gonna have to keep it. But I love how this came out. Now, what do you guys think? Would you guys put the red on the inside? Do you want to see what the red on the inside will look like, or do you like it like this? Since I'm not gonna give it to Flip, I might as well just put the red on the inside. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and put the red on the inside just to see. Since we're gonna commit to it, we're gonna keep going. But I love how that came out. All right, so all right. So I'm just layering this in. I want to keep looking it up, but oh, this is gonna be real blinky. Real, really blinky. Really blingy. All right, this is our last press. But as you guys can see, you don't have to fill with this type of design. If you're into designing, you can create something like that where you have a knockout in the center, and then your rhinestones are on the outside of that, and you don't have to actually fill it in with rhinestones. So it's up to you. It's up to you and what you like. I'm gonna turn this heat press off because I will not be using this anymore tonight until tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get up early and get some work done and get some videos done. So, oh, this looks good. That looks good. Oh my goodness! Like you can't even see just how the bling is looking. You can't even see it. But look. Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit. Look at, so these are the new royal colors. So you have royal sapphire, the outer part, and on the center you have royal cyan. And we used a new color, snow, for the outline. This looks amazing. Thanks, y'all. All right, I'm gonna bring it to the front camera. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up because I'm not gonna prolong it. I'm not. I'm tired. It's been one of those school years so far. I can't even say it's been one of those days or weeks. It's been one of those school years. Look at my Friday shirt. Looks so nice. If you are interested in this design, Friday, I got this from Making with Marilyn from her Etsy shop, Marilyn's Merch, and she has it there. And this is the ombre version. I think it's an ombre on her site too, or you can have it solid as well. All right, so this is the first shirt that we did, and this is the royal crystal. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it's very, very blingy. You'll see, like you can see like how it's very, very blinky, very, very pretty. I love the royal crystal. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So this is royal crystal. Made this one. And then this is the one that we just finished. And this is royal sapphire. The outline is royal sapphire. The outline on the inside of Sisterhood is snow. And I really, really like how snow makes this pop out. Like it's a solid white stone, very similar to how, if you guys have ever used or seen jet black, very, very similar to what jet black gives. And jet black is one of my favorite colors. This snow does the same thing as well. Okay, it does the same thing. And then the inside is royal cyan. So it's very, very pretty. I think it looks beautiful. Look how the stones are, like they're sparkling. Sparkling. These are not AB stones where there's like a noticeable color shift. These are not AB stones like that where there's a noticeable color shift. Like you pretty much get the color on all parts. So love it. Yo, I think I'm in love with snow. I think I'm in love with snow. I think it's super pretty. All right, that's what we got. I got 2 new shirts out of this too. Because your girl's been doing bad in her shirt department. I had to give some shirts away. Even though this finer things, I think somebody said that this was their size and this was for them. So I think I gotta see. It might have to go into somebody's box or so. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in any of the rhinestones that I used tonight, I used the royals. Check out thebabiesbooty.com. I did not have time to put any links, as y'all see. I didn't even have a thumbnail up tonight. So I don't have a link listed below to thebabiesbooty.com, but that's where you'll be able to find these new colors. And y'all, I really like snow. Like I really like snow. Not just with these colors, but probably with any of the other colors. Like it really helped it to really, really stand out. I love it. And then I can't wait to use Snowflake. I haven't used Snowflake tonight. This is the SS10. So I wasn't in my SS10 era tonight. I was in my SS6 era tonight. Well, I'm always in my SS6 era. There isn't really a time when I'm not in my SS6 era, but y'all know what I mean. So I'm gonna have to use this another night. But yeah, the designs are on either my Etsy shop, Craftable Things, or on my website, craftablethings.com. I know this design is not on my website. It's in my Etsy shop. I know for certain. Like this design is so old. Yeah, it's on my Etsy. But this one I think is on my website. But if not, check it out, y'all. This looks so good. I forgot how much I like this design. I really, really like it. I really do. That's it. Thank you guys. Please remember to be kind to others. You really don't know, and I can't stress this enough. You really don't know what people are going through. You don't. We can't be around everybody every day. Even people you're super close to, family members that you may even live in the house with, like you just don't know what people are going through. So please just remember to be kind. Um, be kind to yourself. I'm always going to remind you guys that be kind to yourself because sometimes you can be very hard on yourself. At least I know for me. Lately, I've just been kind of like going, taking it, day by day, and but still like being hard on myself. Like, you need to do this, or you had this plan and you should do this. You should be kind to yourself. Sometimes you just need to chill out and it's going to be fine. Okay. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's kind of last minute and super late, not our regular time, but I really, really appreciate you guys and I appreciate your support. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Um, some of you guys I will see for our Bling Zoom for the Extreme Blingers. And then after that, we're going to be making the hat with Delonda on Zoom. And then Sunday, we have So Good Sunday. And we're going to be doing a little bit of applique. But thank you, Miss Gail. See, he did a good job. I was late getting the link to Terrell, and he already sent the emails out. Thank you so much, Miss Gail. I love you guys. And I'm about to go watch 2020. So until next time, y'all. Later.